Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today I'm bringing you a TealRed special. If you all don't know who TealRed is a player from the Apex server who's really well known for creating these really cool decks that you might have seen around before on ladder in previous patches, right? So things like Ari Lulu trace back to TealRed, things like Maokai Bar from back when Bar was actually strong, kind of goes back to him as well. Really fun player that comes with a lot of good decks, so you can follow them on Twitch if you're not yet. But TealRed has been playing this Fiora Vayne deck. Now, you might be thinking, what does Fiora and Vayne have in common, as well as us playing PNC? Well, the idea with this deck is more about the card from PNC that we're playing, which is the Darkin Harp. So the Darkin Harp is a 2-mana equipment that gives the unit quick attack. And you know why units really like quick attack? Well, all our challengers from Demacia. So Fleet for the Tracker, the Valor, right? It's crazy with Valor because if the opponent doesn't have a ping, you're getting to kind of pull 2 units and kill them, with Valor having 4 attack and quick attack. The Broadwind, you don't get value from the extra attack, but it still gets quick attack, so it still becomes 7. Obviously, Fiora herself becomes a 6/4 with quick attack. And the Screeching Dragon as well. So all your challengers take a lot of advantage of having the Darkin Harp on there, allowing you to take favorable trades against the opponent. But you can even put it on things like Vayne or the Rengenite Defector to allow their attacks to go through without potentially losing them to the opponent's blockers. So this whole deck just kind of revolves around the Darkin Harp, right? The rest of the deck is kind of just pretty much purely Demacia kind of support cards. To both help us level up Fiora or potentially help us win the game. So Catch, obviously 1 mana spell to be able to attach an equipment to a unit, whether it's the Darkin Aegis or the Harp. Fleet for the Tracker, we talked about it, really nice, easy. Tempting Prospect is there literally to just try to draw us into the Darkin Harp, but even if you miss it, you still at least get value by drawing one of your units, which can sometimes be really good. Blinding Assault is so good because the Scout synergizes with the Darkin Harp, allowing us to be able to attack twice with the quick attack, or you can have the Scout to be able to get like a full rally on the opponent's attack turn by being able to play the Tumble on the Scout unit, right? So I'm sure you all seen that combo. If a unit has Scout on it and you Tumble while you don't have the attack token, the Scout will actually give you the attack token, right? So you can do this on the opponent's attack turn. Protector synergizes with the challengers. Broadwind, another great challenger. Sharp Side kind of gives us a little bit of survivability and be able to block some elusives. Single Combat is there to remove the opponent's units. Darkin Aegis is the other weapon that we play aside from the Darkin Harp. And the Darkin Aegis is really nice because obviously this gives you tough and +1 health, which can be really good with either Fiora or with your Broadwind or any other one of your challengers. Double Cataclysm to be able to just, have a free attack. Again, synergizes is really good if you have the Darkin Harp, because no matter which one you pull with, you're able to kill the unit. 2 Castaway, I definitely love the extra mana from the Attune here. And the Castaway also could potentially get us a nice high roll on some of the equipment, whether it's Scout, whether it's Quick Attack, whether it's Combat Reel. There's a lot of good hits that you can hit with the Improvise. 2 Shield Durans to actually keep our Vayne or our Fiora alive. Vayne is amazing because obviously she gives us access to Tumble, and Tumble is just so much free value in any Demacia deck. It's also not rare for us to be able to level up Vayne. Fiora, we talked about it. She kind of is one of our main win conditions. We have Consider Strike, Single Combats, Quick Attack, and Shield Duran to keep her alive and win the game with her. 2 Defectors for the Scout, again synergizing with the Tumbles because it's really easy to be able to enable this. Although you'll see in one of the games later today how I completely forgot that this needs to see an equipment before you can get Scout. So be careful about that. You only get Scout if an ally has been equipped. To Consider Strike, kind of like Single Combat, but better. 1 Jump Solo to potentially, draw some cards so that we don't run out of resources. 2 Screeching Dragons for additional challengers. And then 1 Condemn, because I think Condemn is really good. You kind of saw that in the Vayne Rumble deck that I showcased a few days ago. Condemn can just beat people so easily because it costs only 1 mana. And he also synergizes as well with Fiora, obviously being able to strike for you to actually get a Fiora progress. So yeah, this deck is really fun. It's really just a Demacia deck with Darkin Harp as the alternate card. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, it feels so good when you can get this Darkin Harp challenge you're working out. So hope you enjoy the games coming up soon, and if you do, please make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. I'll see you at the end of the video for some mulligan tips. In this match, we'll be going up against Fizz Seraphine. The good thing is that we do have challengers, right? Which, okay, we get the Vayne and the Darkin Harp. These are two of the best things that we could draw. We do have challengers. Maybe we don't draw challengers. Okay, never mind. We don't have. I guess we have the Ural. So we do have the Ural as a challenger. So the idea is that the idea with this deck is that you have a challenger and you put the Darkin Harp on it, and then you're able to just get a lot of value from the challengers having quick attack. Unfortunately, we don't have any challengers, and we don't have Fiora. We don't have any turn 2 played yet. We do have double Vayne though, which is nice. The Condemn is actually not bad at all. And the rest of my units don't look too bad either, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna just play Vayne. I'm not gonna wait. I mean, there's no reason for me to wait here. If you want to kill her, you can go ahead and kill her. I guess we can just do the Darkin Aegis right now. Sure. Why wouldn't I block this? Yeah, we can put the Darkin Aegis on the Vayne so that she has access to tough. And she doesn't die to like a thermal, right? So now she has access to tough. And then we can play the Castaway, which enables our Cataclysm. And if we potentially get... I like the combat reel. I like the combat reel. Probably the Shepherd's Authority was probably better to allow us to just put more pressure on them. But I like the combat reel in allowing us to just have more mana for things that we wouldn't have otherwise. Now, it does mean that we'll lose the Castaway. And I'm okay with that, because what I'll do is I'll just tumble right away and get another tumble next turn and just push 4 damage and start working on the level up on the Vayne. We can even put the combat reel on her. What if we go like this? That gives us another spell mana, and just like that, we still have a full spell mana in our hand for next turn. So we're pushing 5 damage, and we still have full spell mana, and Vayne is already at 2 out of 4. We have Cataclysm. We could play the Darkin Aegis one more time. But we can just wait to do it next turn. No reason to spend our mana now. Because even if the opponent has a thermal here, I think I'm okay with that.
Humanity is obsolete.
I think I'm okay with that if the opponent has like a thermal. You know what? I'm gonna go like this. Gonna go like this. I know technically we lose the mana from not attacking with the Vayne. I like having the tough on her. And potentially threatening the Vayne level up. Opponent needs to have thermal here.
Some thinks I'm all sparkle, huh? Well, maybe.
Yeah, no. We're not gonna let that happen. We're not gonna let that happen. I wanna get the 0 cost tumble. Nice try though. So now we have a 0 cost tumble. The Seraphine dies. Vayne is leveled up. We have a second Vayne in our hand, right? I don't think we play the Condemn right now. I think I'd rather keep that Vayne in my hand. This Vayne has 6 HP and tough. How's the opponent beating that? Okay, they're just gonna go for damage instead. Alright, let's go Broadwind. Let's go Broadwind. Opponent has 9 mana. We can play Blinding Assault, or is this better? Castaway. Because the Blinding Assault just loses to like any 1 damage thing, right? I guess we could do the Blinding Assault. Yeah, I guess we should do the Blinding Assault and force the opponent to have like a ping to kill this ballad. Because we'll play the Darkin Harp on it. I will absolutely play the Darkin Harp on it. Yeah, we have another. Okay, so we don't need this anymore because we already have 2 Darkin Harps, so I think we just go for the tough here. So Yes, let's do this. Let's play the Darkin Harp here. If the opponent doesn't have the ping, then we just get the free trade with the Ballistic Bot. If they have the ping, then they have no way to deal with the Vayne. And then we also have the Tumble. Imagine if we had gotten the Scout attack. That would have been the Scout weapon instead. That would have been so good. There's no way you don't have a ping. You're playing Bilgewater and PNC. I think what the opponent's thinking though is that if they use any ping, they really have no way to deal with Vayne. Because what we can do is so we can also play the Tumble on the Broadwind and give it the Darkin Harp right over again.
Lyrics just aren't coming to me. Time to find a muse.
Oh, they're digging. They're digging. I don't want this Seraphine to potentially level up, so I think I'm gonna go like here, like this first. Opponent goes for the ping, right? Opponent goes for the ping. We can play the Tumble. What if we give it Combat Reel instead? What if we give it a Combat Reel instead? I guess opponent can always just block to stop us from being able to kill it with Seraphine, but that gives us access to the Condemn. So by giving it the Combat Reel, we get access to the Condemn. And if the opponent doesn't block any unit with the Broadwind, then we just kill the Seraphine anyways. I like having the extra mana here. So opponent goes for it this way. Could have a created card here. Doesn't have the created card. Alright.
Purified bolts.
Let's force him to block with the Daring Poros. I guess we can force him to block. Because I really don't really want to attack with this Broadwind right now. We could poop with it right now and force the opponent to block. If they don't block, I mean, they're losing units. Guess this is fine.
If we hesitate, we die.
That way we have more mana. We can play Yolao. They're really not going to block with Seraphine. Ah, it's because they have the double up from the fan club president. Let's just kill this girl. That's 2 Seraphines gone. Before she can level up.
Sorry, Papa.
I'm gonna play the Condemn and transfer over the equipment here, the Darkin Aegis. And put the, I guess the Combat Reel on her instead. That way we can play Yoao and have another unit that we can attack with. Now, if the opponent does have the Thermal after all this time, then yes, we kind of get a little bit in trouble. So I like it here. That way we can play Yoao for 5. We get the mana back with the Combat Reel. The Combat Reel is really premium value. Opponent doesn't block, they go down to 1. Yeah, this is Sun Spinner. That's why we kill. That's the reason that we had to kill the Seraphine last time. Because the Sun Spinner we had just won in the game, right? That Sun Spinner we had just won in the game, so we had to kill that Seraphine. I don't think there's any combination of spells that could get the Fizz to kill me this turn, even with Elusive. And then we just play Yoao, and when we open attack, we'll have his spells cost 2 more. So that should stop us from being able to lose. Right? There's no way. There's no way they have any combination of spells that can kill us there. I guess they could have all the Burble Fish, and that could be problematic. Trisha Barrage. Gonna go ahead and just play this here. Blinding Assault. We should kill this girl. That's 2 spells. That's 5. Sparing Light. Still not enough. Still not enough. All you do is just kill this Protector. Doesn't even kill the Protector. So this has the Combat Reel, which means that we get another mana. We can play the Darkin Harp on the Yolao right now, while still being able to play this Teratsu next turn. The downside is that we don't have lethal here. We don't have lethal. I guess we get the 0 cost Vayne spell, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, we don't have lethal. We have the Seal Cost Bane spell, but that's not gonna be enough. Unless we play the Staratu first. We probably do play the Staratu first. So I think we play the Staratu first. That lets us draw 2. And also go wider than that. So even if they play the Chump the Waters, we're still wider than them. Oh, they got backup precedent. Wait, no. But this increases the cost by 2, right? I mean, sorry. The Joran increases the cost by 2. So I should be okay. We attack like this. We get the mana back. This lets us draw 2. Catch. Catch is huge, by the way, because we can put catch. We can put the Panel Pain in any other unit to present the lethal. You have to block with everything, and then you have to play another unit. So you have to block with everything, and then you have to play another unit. Otherwise, the tumble just beats you. So I think I like a second Staratu. Right? Like, you have to block with Fizz here. You know we have the tumble. We can go like this. You have to block with Fizz. We draw 2 more cards. And then next we have tumble again. Ah, we're not getting good cards though. Right? We want like rallies and stuff, but that's the second Fizz. Okay, do they have the third Fizz and a way to buff things up? Or do they have the burn? Or the Seraphine? Or anything like that? If we had like, there's so many things here that could have won this game. Okay, 2 elusives here. You discarded an entrapment. We could play the Ranger Knight Defector. I'm scared that I'm gonna lose to the 8-mana spell. So we have a chance here of just losing to the 8-mana spell. That buffs these elusives up. Improvement. This is 4/6. Chump the Waters, using another out. I think we go for the tumble this right now. I think we go for the tumble right now and try to look for an answer. I think we need more answers. I was thinking Ranger Knight Defector and then tumble so that we get a full attack token. But I don't think that's actually correct. Because I think I need to force him to block with one of the elusives right now. His opponent's gonna push 4 right here. I guess they don't push 4 because we have the Shield of Duran. So they don't push 4 because we have the Shield of Duran. I was looking for a Condemn. I think the Condemn is the only thing that made me feel safe in this situation. So Chump the Waters on the Fleet Feather. We still get... Okay, so that's gonna be 6. Okay, so 6. And then they just need a Mystic or something because we didn't draw... Yeah, they're just gonna win with the Mystic because we didn't draw a Sharp Side or Condemn. Ah, oh, wait, what? Wait, that's not a Mystic. Okay, hold on. Any burn and we lose? Really? We get this now? We actually, like, the game is actually trolling me, huh? We get the Concerted Strike now after we drew so much. And Condemn right after too. Okay, opponent didn't have it. But I can't believe we drew so much and we actually almost lost because we didn't draw the Concerted Strike or the the Concerted Strike or the Condemn until now. So GG's. In this match, we'll be going up against Zed Vayne. So, we got our Bane, which is amazing. I might keep the second one. And the Tempting Prospect gives me a lot of... Okay, we got the Harp anyways. So the second Bane and having access to the Condemn is not bad at all. I need challengers, right? I do need challengers, so that's gonna be a little bit unfortunate. So I want to put the harp on one of our challengers and be able to like freely trade with their units. Like this, that's a great draw. That's a great draw. Because opponent shouldn't have a way to stop this blinding assault from getting challenger, from having the challenger to kind of punish them, right?
Pledge yourself to the shadows.
Okay, well, that set is gonna level up, right? That set is gonna level up, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we get to kill the Fleet Feather Tracker unless the opponent also has something else to protect it here. Or to kill our Vayne. So I think we let this go like this. Okay, so opponent's gonna go all in on just leveling up their set. Is there a chance that he doesn't pull with the Fleet Feather? I think there is. There's a chance that he doesn't pull with the Fleet Feather. I do play catch, right? Like if we had catch here, opponent will get so punished by this set attack. Like, oh man, imagine if we had catch here. Imagine if we had catch here, right? That's a little bit unfortunate. That's a little bit unfortunate considering how easy it would have been for us to punish that. Because now we lose to, now we're losing to a rally, right? Not only that, but because this has tough, the Darkin Harp doesn't actually kill it. Still have to go for the Darkin Harp though. Just kill the Fleet Feather, enable our Condemn, and kill the set that way. Yeah, it has to be. You have to be trying to kill the set that way. Because we can go Castaway, still get the mana back to enable the Condemn. But the point is keeping enough mana to like do anything, right? That could stop this Condemn from actually winning the game. Scout is pretty good. Scout weapon is pretty good. Scout weapon is really good. Can push sits, pull with Valor. Then we can Condemn if the opponent taps out of the 4 mana. Because they could have access to Twin.
Monsters still lurk in Demacia's every shadow.
Wait, they're just gonna give me this like this? I still need to kill that set, right? I still think it's 100% killing set. How do we beat without killing the set? How do we win without killing the set? Sorry. Yeah, I think we just go for the set kill, right? I'm even gonna go here because that way we can transfer over. Okay, opponent gave it to us, right? So I went here because I wanted the opponent to block here so that we could transfer over the scouting to Vayne next turn with the Condemn. But opponent instead decided to go this way. So this is 2 choices. Momentous choice or catch. They play for the catch, which means that we can still just go here. We lose the Vaynes though. But we kill the set. So we lose the Vayne, but we kill the set, and we still have access to our Scout that has quick attack. So not the best, but also not the worst. And Cataclysm to kill the Vayne if we need to. Opponent has too much mana though. I need them to tap out of mana for me to feel safe, because we don't have any other strikes right now. We do play Concerted Strike, so if we drew like a Concerted Strike, that would be huge. Because opponent's gonna just transfer the Scout, so, the Tough, so this is gonna have 3 plus Tough, which still does to the Valor. So if they tumble, they're still losing to the Valor. We do have this that will let us draw a little bit, so that's always nice.
I blade in the darkness.
What if we tumble and take that damage from Zed? So if we tumble here, we get our scout attack, right? I guess opponent could tumble back. So if the opponent tumbles back and puts the tough, we lose the game, right? So it has to always be Cataclysm. And if the opponent has twin, we also lose the game. So if the opponent has twin, we also lose the game. I guess what we should have done is that we should actually attack with the Castaway instead of here. Because now if the opponent had twin, we would have just lost the Castaway and still be able to attack with the Valor. Oh, no way! Okay, so we didn't get punished. I guess we know that, I mean, if opponent had twin, I feel like they wouldn't have played it last time the way that they played it, so maybe we should put them on not having twin. Because now we have the scout attack. Wow. Wow, okay, so we ended up not getting punished. I guess it actually worked out, right? If we pull with the Castaway and they have if they have a catch, they can always just put the equipment on it. So yeah, we always lost to catch or twin. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Vayne and Kayne. Vayne and Kayne. Okay, so this is pretty good. This is an amazing curve, right? Because we can catch to put the Broadwind and give it the Darkin Aegis. So that we can Broadwind here, right? On turn 2, sorry. Vayne on turn 3. Have the Darkin Aegis to be able to give the Broadwind the tough, if we wanted to. Oh, and then that means that the Defector is going to be enabled. So the Defector is going to be enabled as well. What is this? When I'm equipped out of attack, deal 1 to the enemy Nexus? Why are you playing the Cultist? Why are you playing the Root Cultist? Is that really... do you actually need damage with this deck? Okay, so opponent just got their Kayne. Opponent just got their Kayne. Ha, we have Concerted. I like the Defector. I like the Defector here. Really like the Defector. Because none of these cards are powerful enough. Opponent still doesn't have access to the Furious Welter. So they go for the Cultist. They get a 2 spell. We can play Catch. Giving this the Darkin Aegis. Which gives this the Scout. To allow our Vayne to potentially level up. And then we have the Formidable plus Tough on the Broadwind to be able to kill whatever the opponent blocks with. So I like the Scout because I think I want to level up this Vayne. I think I absolutely want to level up this Vayne. I'm gonna pull this one for now. That elusive damage does kind of scare me a little bit. Is that true? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go like this. Opponent can block here, right? If they have momentous choice, they can kill this girl. Yeah. Opponent didn't... I think opponent should have just done it when I did the scout attack. But I guess they didn't want our Vayne to be able to feel free to attack, which makes a lot of sense. We can kill the Kayne with a Concerted Strike. So that's fine. Let's not give the equipment any value here. Opponent could have a second momentous choice, but I don't think they do. Opponent can only attack with the Cultist. Doesn't attack with it. What we can do is that we can attack here. Get rid of this card. Right? That way we get the equipment back, which we can transfer with a Tumble. Because we have a 0-mana Tumble. Opponent needs to kill Vayne before she levels up.
Those who kill him are no more than fiends.
So let's go here. Okay, so I need to let's go here, right? So we go here first. We play the Blinding Assault. And the opponent will not be able to actually block the Blinding Assault with the Vayne, even because then he loses to the Broadwind. Here we level up and we also get the Scout, meaning that we get another attack. If the opponent blocks this with Vayne, then the Vayne loses to the Broadwind.
Every last monster will be
Our Vayne is leveled up now. Imagine if we had the Condemn right here. We get the Scout attack. Our guy has Tough. Wow, he's actually gonna go for it. Okay. So opponent decided that it's better to just go for it instead of trying to, you know, keep stuff alive. Opponent goes for the stun. This is doing 5. We can actually transfer this over to the Vayne. That way she doesn't die. To the Paddle Star. Yeah, so that way we don't die to the Paddle Star. We go Broadwind here. Kill the Vayne. And then we're chilling. We have 0 cost Condense from now on. And we have the Jump Solo to kind of refill our hand. Definitely need to do the Jump Solo this turn though, right? If the opponent plays Kayne, we can punish it with Cataclysm. Yeah, I think I like the Jump Solo right now. Interesting. This is the problem though, right? This is gonna lose to the Fiora's gonna lose to the Cultist. I hate the fact that our Tumble is not really doing anything. We don't have a way to trigger the Condemn. The opponent could easily have a strike to kill this Vayne, so I think I don't commit. I think even though we lose the value from the 0 cost Tumble, I think that's okay. Because what we're gonna do is that we're gonna play Fiora.
They would fall by my blade.
And the Darkin Harp on top of the Fiora. And now we're gonna have Fiora alternate win condition. That's 3 mana that you're spending. I'm okay with that. We push. The opponent's pushing 6. Sorry, opponent's pushing 6. Play the Darkin Harp. Allowing us to kill the Cultist. We still have the Condemn. Only thing that's punishing us here is gonna be the Unforgiving Cold, right?
I will try me.
So the Unforgiving Cold is a big deal. Probably don't need to attack with Vayne. So let's say that it's Unforgiving Cold. Oh yeah, that's not gonna be enough because we have access to this. Now, if the opponent does have another answer here, then we just lose, right? Because now this attacks for 6 next turn. Oh wow, they got us. They got us. So the Furious Welder was enough to get there. Yeah, that's enough to get there because this is only pushing 6. We will need to get another Concerted Strike or a single combat to be able to survive the elusive. Now I know why they're playing this card, huh? The damage actually ended up adding up a lot. So the damage actually ended up adding up a lot. This allows me to block with Vayne and then Concerted Strike or single combat this card, and we don't get it. Don't get greedy. Alright, well played for the opponent. Losing to the elusive with the Kayne weapon is not something that I expected. In this matchup, we're going against Red Gwen. Red Gwen, okay. All these cards are decent, but not what I'm looking for, right? Okay, we got the Darkin Harp, and we have our challengers. Now, unfortunately, we do have our weaker challengers, which means that they do lose to, like, Battlefields and stuff. A little bit unfortunate there. Do we just pass? I think we pass. We wait to see what the opponent does. It doesn't do anything. We just pass again. I think I'd rather play the protector later on. I can play Bra. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go here. Then let's go here. Then let's go protector. I'm taking a lot of damage, but I think it's fine. Because what we can do is that we can protector the Broadwind. The Harp is really good on the other ones. What if we start with the Harp first, though? Just so that we have access to Shiloh Duran. I think that's correct. I think we do the Harp first. That way we're not losing to like a Battle Fizz here. Okay. So opponent's gonna have access to Flock. Do I let them have it? Do I let them just Flock this? I think so. I think we let them Flock this and then we just pull the other way, right? Then we just go here. Problem is this Foyer, right? This Foyer is gonna present a lot of damage because that Ghastly Band is gonna be up to 2 Hollow Depths already, which is like a little bit problematic. This also is gonna die to Flock now too. Okay, we have the Fiora with the Darkin Harp. That's amazing. Alright. Do your worst. Do your worst here. Gonna absolutely just wait until next turn. No, I think we do it now. I think we do it now. If the opponent has a way to kill Fiora, they will have to do it right now. Instead of later, right? And that way we also don't get punished by another stun. Now, our hand's a little bit awkward here. Because again, the problem is the opponent having access to these Ghastly Bands every single turn. Okay, so opponent's actually gonna go for the Flock again. I think I'm okay with the Shiloh Duran here. Because that's 2 Flocks out of the way. I think I'm okay with the Shiloh Duran here. That's 2 Flocks out of the way that the opponent already used. I'm pretty sure opponent doesn't have any more than that. I mean, they could have more than that. What am I thinking? What am I saying? They definitely could have more than that. But at least it's not gonna be as bad, you know? We go here. That gives us the kill on the Eternal Dancers. I was saving the Cataclysm exactly for the Eternal Dancers or for a potential second Gwen. Now we have our Fiora leveled up. And we have single combats to be able to potentially win the game because the opponent gave us a little Spiderling on top of it. Now, the only downside here is if I block here, opponent could have a third Flock. I don't think I'm ever playing around a third Flock, right? Are we actually playing around a third Flock? Are we actually playing around a third Flock? I don't think I am. I don't think I am, right? Because now what we can do is next turn we present the lethal with the open attack with the Fiora. And we can respond to anything that the opponent does with the single combat or the condemn now. So we go like this. We have enough mana to do any of them. I don't think I can respect the third Flock. If they have all 3, I think we're always losing anyways. They took the bet though. They took the bet by attacking. I just don't think I can respect this. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Jax Vayne. We do have a little bit of an edge if we get... Okay, wow. This is a really good hand. I like the Broadwind. I like the Vayne. And I like the Tempting Prospect to try to get our equipment. It's better than trying to naturally draw for it. Blinding Assault. Okay, so if we get the single combat, great. If we get the equipment, I think we're chilling. Fleet Feather. Hookmaster.
Could there be contenders out here?
I'm gonna go for it.
You're up, chum.
I'm gonna go for it. I don't want to take that 3 damage, right? The more damage that we take, the more vulnerable we are later down the line. We can play the Vayne here, which is giving us blockers against almost everything. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play Vayne here. We can go for the Blinding Assault. Alright. Let's wait. So... Can play this. Now let's do a Tempting Prospect. Tempting Prospect gives me the Browin, which is really good in this matchup, I guess. I play Browin. I like playing the Blinding Assault right now. Opponent could have... Okay, opponent just tapped out of being able to save the Jax. Alright. Opponent decided that saving the Jax is not necessary. Considering that we're not gonna attack with a Blinding Assault anymore, I think we just go Fleet Feather. And we save the mana for Blinding Assault for later. We just attack here. Get this out of the way. The opponent's gonna just work on leveling up that Jax. This is pushing a lot of damage, right? I need that quick attack weapon, right? The moment that we get there, I think we chill. We're chilling. We can always play... Okay, opponent gets the Scout. If we play Fiora, we still don't have enough to actually kill that. Are we taking the 9 here? We have to be able to kill this combat cook. So we have to kill that combat cook. Otherwise, we're taking the 13. So do we just sacrifice our Fiora? I think we just have to sacrifice Fiora.
You must die.
Yeah, I think we just sacrifice Fiora. We sacrifice Fiora. And I also like doing the tumble here. I like doing this tumble and start working on the Vayne level up. Because if opponent wants to block with the combat cook, I'm okay with that. That means we're not taking that 5 damage this turn. And we just play second Vayne next turn. So I'm okay with the opponent trading, right? Because we can just play second Vayne here.
Those who kill innocents are no
And then get the second tumble. It's always... Oh, okay. I was going to say, it's always better to attack right away. Because the opponent can just transfer the equipment. I want to attack. Yeah, I think we just attack with Vayne. Just attack with Vayne. If the opponent wants to block, Hearts may hold. They're back to having a full hand. They're back to having a full hand, and that could be a problem. Let's play the Blinding Assault. The tumble is be so nice if we had any equipment, right? Like, if we had any equipment here, we'd be so chilling. The fact that the opponent is beating us so much on equipment value compared to us is a big deal. Concerted Strike is huge. We can play the Defector. Then we can Concerted Strike however we want. The Defector means that the opponent cannot attack with the Hookmaster. Cool. I think we have to Concerted Strike the Jax if it comes down. Quick attack? Okay. You can play Shiloh Duran, right? We can Shiloh Duran right here. Keep her alive. Do we tumble right now? Why don't we just tumble right now? We get the Scout. We get another tumble in our hand anyways. We get the Scout here. Opponent got the single combat. Alright. We lose the tumble. That sucks. But the opponent also lost their unit. So, and we still have Concerted Strike. We have another tumble. So, Vayne is going to level up this turn. Opponent also just discarded a card because they have a full hand. So, I think I'm chilling. I think I'm chilling here. The burst speed blocker doesn't matter.
You face a ghost.
Unless, yeah, the burst speed broker didn't matter. Alright, cool. I definitely want to have enough mana for Concerted plus Stumble. I guess we could also just go for the Castaway. Pan of Pain, Overwhelm, Pan of Pain, Overwhelm, Pan of Pain, Pot of Pain, Pot of Pain, or Fish Awak. Let's go for the Overwhelm. Let's just push more damage. Oh, you know what? I didn't have Scout. This whole time I thought I had Scout, but I didn't. But it's okay, because we still get to get the Scout attack here. I just realized I didn't have Scout on this. Wait, yeah, I didn't have Scout. I only had Tough. So we actually should have attacked with everything, but I guess if we attack with everything, we get punished by the thing. So ended up working out that we don't attack with everything. Our misplay ended up helping us. Because if we knew that we didn't have Scout here, I would have attacked with everything, which would have lost to the parts main hole. Because the Vayne would have lost. I guess that's not true. We had just played the Castaway first, right? We would have just play the Castaway first and be okay. That's the third parts main hole. Yeah, so if I realized that I didn't have Scout, I would have played the Castaway first, attack with the Scout, and then attack with everything. Opponent loses the Darkin Aegis, we have Concerted Strike, we have Scout here. That's a little bit annoying. That is really annoying, actually. Because we have to block. We have to block. And again, the lack of equipment is really killing me here. We have to block because that's pushing way too much damage. Oh, wait. We can kill this now, right? So we can kill this now. It survives, but the equipment goes back to their hand. Right? So the equipment goes back to their hand, and then the Harpy dies, and then we tumble. Push our 4 damage, and then we open attack and win the game. Our opponent already played 3 parts main hole. So a little bit of a shaky game from both. from me, honestly, more than my opponent. But we got there. GG's. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Hope you enjoyed those games. We had a lot of fun here. We also had some misplays, like I mentioned, right? I can't believe that one game where I forgot that the defector didn't have Scout. I'm actually trolling, man. I'm actually trolling that I didn't realize that. He's so bad of me. But it is what it is. Ended up working out against the Jax Vayne deck. Because if we actually would have attacked with our whole board, we probably would have lost that Vayne. So, you know, sometimes misplays pay off, I guess. Sometimes misplays pay off. Everything else, though, pretty straightforward. You saw it. You saw how important the Dakin Harp is and how much value Vayne can provide with this deck. Just kind of be careful, you know, about tapping out of mana in certain situations. I feel like the times that I was losing is when I really didn't have a lot of ways to protect my units. Not like we have a lot of ways to protect them anyways, but just keep that in mind. In terms of mulligan, you definitely want to keep the Darkin Harp, right? That's really what you're looking for. You want to keep the Darkin Harp, and then I like keeping the Vayne as well because of how the value that she provides. So Vayne, Darkin Harp, and then just go for some challengers. Whether it's the Broadwind, I really like keeping the Broadwind early on, or keeping Fiora so that you can actually start working towards Fiora level of condition. Either one is amazing. So looking for Broadwind, Darkin Harp, Vayne, and Fiora. And that should give you a little bit more success than usual. But anyways, enough about that. Hope you enjoyed the games today. And if you did, remember to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Twitch Sirturmund, where we try to stream 2-3 times a week. Or you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. See you all again tomorrow.